Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the next gaming setup and room tour. This time we are in the month of June. It is the 26th today. It's a Friday. And to real quick start off, this is the last gaming setup and room tour that you guys are going to see that looks like this. Threw you off there, didn't I? Hey, you gullible bastards. No, I'm just kidding. This is the last gaming setup room tour that you guys are going to see with this layout. Because in 1 week, something very, very big is going to happen. Hold on, you guys have stuff on your lens. Something very, very, very big is going to happen with this room. And I will tell you guys at the end of this video. So first we're going to go ahead and get on into the gaming setup and room tour for June of 2015. Here we go. So starting off back in the corner, we have the closet. We're not going to go ahead and go in here just to spare everybody. It's a mess in there, and everything's going to be better in July. I promise you guys. Yeah, so I have my keys hanging on the door. I got a magnetic dartboard here that I can throw magnetic darts at if I feel like it. Over here in the corner, we just have a trash can, some cans, some empty cans, a piano bench that I have some people sit on sometimes, a little dusty at the moment. In the corner, we have one of the most nerdgasmic things that's been featured on the channel, and that is Orcrist. This is a sword, or the sword of Thor and Oakenshield. It was a replica from whatever the hell their name is, something metals, something USA Cutlery or Master Cutlery, USA Cutlery, whatever it is. These guys are awesome, great freaking replica. Got a sword of authenticity right here. It's a certificate of authenticity. That's one of the biggest nerdgasms ever. It's awesome. Above the gaming setup and room tour, we have above the gaming setup, wow, we have a Hobbit poster. This is the very first one I got. We'll go ahead and get right into the actual stuff. First, the main highlight of this are two 24-inch displays. These are LGs. You can't get them anymore, unfortunately. Very slim. 5 millisecond response time, so it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst and not even close to the worst. Two of those featuring a right next to 5.1 surround sound system. The Logitech Z506 is the left, middle, right, featuring the rear left over there and the rear right over there. For the keyboard, we have the Corsair Vengeance RGB K70 keyboard. Now this thing is just beautiful. It's easily one of the most gorgeous keyboards I've ever seen, ever owned for that matter. The first one I had before this was the normal K70, and that was great, but this is better because you can make it do anything. You know what? You can make it do rainbows, and you know what? Just because today gay marriage was legalized, or same-sex marriage was legalized in all 50 states, I'm gonna put on a rainbow sequence because why not? So for the top, on the top of the monitor, we have the Logitech C920. Now this is an HD webcam, pretty pricey actually. Dual stereo mics, LED indicators to let you know what's going on, 20-step autofocus. Pretty freaking great mic actually. Not even, it's just really great. A little expensive, but definitely worth the price. On the desk as well, we do have the Corsair M65 RGB, which for some reason is not entirely lighting up the way it should be, probably because I have this cycle on. Underneath, we have the Corsair MM200. This is a mouse pad, pretty nice mouse, but I have some electrical tape taped on the top because whenever my bird sits here, he likes to chew on the mouse pad. Not cool. Not cool. So I put there just as a protective measure. We'll go ahead and go up, and on the wall we have a shelf that was first installed and shown at the last gaming setup and room tour that has the Kingston card reader up here. Everything will be in the description, by the way. We have a newer ARM here for the Blue Yeti microphone that also features a CAD audio pop filter, as well as the Cosmos headphone stand we have sitting up here, a little dusty as well, with the Corsair Vengeance 1500, wow, not 1500, 2100 wireless headset. That's amazing, as we have the charging cable for that as well. And that thing you see right there blinking is the receiver for it. So that is going to be pretty sweet to change around when we do, and I'll tell you guys all about that at the end of this video. So there it is. I can swing it whichever way I want to, and I'm not going to swing it this way just for the sake of time. We're going to go ahead and get right on to the build. So I've gotten a lot of questions, I've gotten a lot of comments about this build, and you know what? This build is done, and if it is not done, then there will be a very tiny upgrade, and the only tiny upgrade that I can think of is a new all-in-one water cooling loop, but I think currently it is done. So on the inside here we have an ASRock Z97 Extreme 4 motherboard with an i7 4790K overclocked to 4.3 gigahertz, not even at the turbo 4.4, with two GTX 970s. These are EVGA superclocked ACX 2.0 versions. Pretty frickin' sweet. With a Corsair CX750M modular power supply, 1 terabyte hard drive storage, one 500 gig storage, and then back there we have a 250 gigabyte Samsung SSD for the boot drive. We have 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance DDR3 memory running back there. I believe it's running at 1833 megahertz currently. And being cooled is the H100i. We have this in push-pull. We have 2 static pressure fans pushing and 2 airflow fans pulling out of the top. And this is all housed in the Corsair Obsidian 750D case. We have 2 fans on the front here. Got an M-Disc LG drive, and of course the NZXT Sentry 2-fan controller for all of the fans in here, which is absolutely crazy. So we have all of these that are all hooked up with this controller, and it's amazing because it could show me the temperature of where all these sensors are. Some of the sensors are, there's one right there, there's one in the radiator, there's one inside the RAM, there's one up here right by the front, and there's one somewhere else as well. So that's all pretty freaking sweet, and that is the computer. Right here we have my iPhone 5S that just sits on the desk. I have a Snapchat. You know what? This will be interesting. I'm totally gonna send him a Snapchat. Yo, you're being recorded. Hey. Yeah, you potted the video now. Alright, so I'm gonna send that off. This is gonna be entertaining. He's gonna like freak out. So it just sits here. It's the gold version. I've had it since about January-ish. I got the OtterBox, but I take it out and clean it every once in a while. So other than that, moving on the desk, we do have a refrigerator here. This is a mini fridge, about 75 bucks at Walmart. Pretty nice. It's got some stuff in it. It's got some Arizona teas, it's got some salsa, it's got some nectar. It's always pretty tasty. I'll go ahead and take one of these bad boys out and open that up. On the top we have some bullet shells. We have some vape juice and a vapor pen or a mechanical mod, which of course I use to vape. I just have it up there for display. Of course, up right above we have a Hobbit: The Battle of the Five Armies poster. Right on the wall we have a painting from my mother-in-law. Awesome painter, just there for now. You guys will figure out. I'm not sure actually what I'm going to do with that, with the new gaming setup for July, but I might still have it. You have a camera bag, a duster, and the normal panel, the brushed aluminum panel that goes on the front of the case right here. But I have it off for airflow reasons. Right underneath, we have this whole dealio. So we have a Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 Lite, a Chiro Energy Plus, and a Kindle Fire back there. We have a mess of wires under the desk, guys. It's just an absolute mess. Under here, with all the speaker wires, it's a little bit nicer because they're actually all wrapped around the desk supports, but that's all going to change with the next iteration, most likely. I'm not entirely sure how all the cable management's going to work. Here I have the panel for the case, of course. Right in here we have a food drawer, snack drawer. Right underneath here we have a BB gun, BBs, compressed air, some random miscellaneous crap. And here we have a tech drawer. Now this tech drawer pretty much has everything in here. So I have the Wi-Fi key, I have old screws, or certain things for wiring when I need to do wiring, a bag of wires, the old fans, old mice, all that stuff is in there. We have a lockbox. On top of the lockbox we have some pretty classified papers which I can't show you until the end of this video if I decide to show you them at all. Right here we have the fan tower that's usually in that corner. I decided to put it over here to get more cool air near me when I'm sleeping and near the computer. It hasn't really done that much of a difference yet because it clicks and I'm trying to fix the current clicking noise. Here we have a bookshelf. We got some pretty standard stuff. We have the router over here that gives us that fast freaking internet. We have a Philips Bluetooth speaker. That's an NFC Bluetooth speaker back there. Pretty sweet. That's probably going to be in a different place with the new gaming setup as well. A custom blue LED fan coaster that is powered via USB from here. Some RAM sticks holding up a very neat geode that I had cracked open back in March. Some other cool stuff. I'll go ahead and get right to some of the other things that are featured. This is an Archon tablet mount. This is actually meant for cars, for windshields, so you can put your tablet or your car or your phone right there and you don't have to use it, but I use it for my phone. I can rotate. I use it for a tablet. I can do the exact same thing if I want to lay down and watch Netflix. Now I have my Sony or LG Bluetooth Pros here. Those are the Tone Pros. Those are Bluetooth headphones I got with my phone. Pretty frickin' sweet. Go ahead and move up. We have some prop lightsabers, some trophies, some good stuff. I think all of these will be on a shelf in the next iteration. Not entirely sure where it's gonna go just yet, but I'm gonna figure all that. I have everything figured out. I didn't necessarily go for the lightsabers, but you know. And then right above on the top of the throne, we have my parakeet Zeus. And you guys will probably see, you guys will probably see the gaming setup and room tour for next month on his birthday or on his anniversary being in the family, which will be the 26th. So a month from today, you guys will probably see the next gaming setup and room tour, unless I'm so eager that I just want to post it as soon as the gaming setup and room tour is done, or as soon as it's actually set up completely. And then there will be vlogs with the making and the setup and everything like that, because I could take 3 days to do everything that I want to do entirely. And there might be a time lapse, but I'm not sure. So here we just have the rest. We have some keys, some keychains, some bullets. We have some balls on the back windowsill here. This is Balls Guarana. Really good stuff, really good energy drink. It's just delicious. Right here we have the futon. Now this is wow, this is on the back wall. This is obviously going to be different. This is going to be a different place. We have a Chuck poster, one of the best freaking shows on Netflix I've ever seen. It's old, but there are a lot of seasons and I'm probably watching it for the 4th time. We have a Razer. Wow, this is super, super old. This is a Razer Nostromo gamepad that I've had sitting up there forever. I don't even know if I'm going to touch it ever again, but it's nice to have there. You have a Corsair static pressure fan, a Corsair airflow fan, and an NZXT static pressure fan. Performance fan. Those are all fans that I've had in the past. This one was too loud. I wasn't going to use that one, so that's just new stuff. Here we have an America poster. Now you guys can see the frame that I made for it is all messed up. Now I'm going to fix that so you guys will see it. Everything will be nice and tidy in the new gaming setup for next month. It shows America. It's got a phrase from the Declaration of Independence with it over, so that's pretty sweet. We have all the computer parts boxes back here. I don't know what's going to happen to these guys. I still have a 3570K in the bottom box, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with those boxes just yet, but I have an idea. On the back wall, we have a Guardians of the Galaxy poster. That poster is also falling down from the inside of its frame, as you can see there. That's going to be fixed. We have a Space Chimp poster. By the way, I got all 3 of these on the same site, the Keep Calm and Bam Font, signed by Philip DeFranco, which some of you may know who Philip DeFranco is. I got this one, the Space Chimp or Space Monkey, and the America, all on the same website, forhumanpeoples.com. You can get them signed or you can get them cheap. Sometimes they do a broke-ass college kid sale, in which case the posters are only $4. So do it if you want. There's another painting up there with another drawing up there. A Minecraft poster, a Walking Dead poster, my bureau, which is probably going to disappear for the next one, and we're back here with a Mickey Mouse drawing. But there's one thing I missed. I missed this fan tower right here by the door from the vent. Nice cool air because I have the AC on, of course, because it's getting really, 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 really hot out. And just behind the door, we have some walking sticks and some hats and some coats and stuff like that, and a dream catcher on the back. There is one thing I missed before we get into what's going to happen to this whole gaming setup. If he would be quiet, maybe I would show it. So the last thing that's also going to go... So one of the other things that's going to go on the wall with the new gaming setup and room tour, I'm not sure which wall it's going to go on, but here it is. This is the Star Wars... This is a Star Wars Anakin Skywalker lightsaber replica from Hasbro. It's pretty freaking sweet. And why is it pretty freaking sweet? That's why. That's why it's pretty freaking sweet. It has clash sounds, of course. It's got some light waving sounds. And Zeus is clicking and bobbing his head. And it's pretty sweet. It was about $125 or so on Amazon. Probably one of the best purchases I've ever made just for my Nerdgasms. So that is the second Nerdgasm I have. That one is the other one right there, and that's pretty much it for Nerdgasms. I'm probably going to get another one of these or another sword, maybe sometime soon. I'm not entirely sure when, but it goes up on the wall right back here, and it's got a nice stand, so it looks really, really classy. Just not sure where I'm going to put that yet on the new one. So, news. What's going to happen with July? Well, there's a lot of stuff going on. So first, I'm going back to school in September. If you guys didn't know, I've been out of school for a year. Going back, it's going to be my sophomore year of college, doing online school, not going to be commuting or anything. The only problem last year was financially, and now I'm perfectly able to pay for it because of IBM. IBM does extremely well. I needed that. But what's going to happen with the gaming setup and room tour? Basically, you know what? I'm going to do it cool transition-wise. This room you guys see right now is going to be this room. This is the guest room we have right now. This is right on the other side of the wall from my room. This room is going to be mine. It is a foot bigger in every single direction, and the closet is built into the wall right here. It's a much bigger closet. It doesn't stick out like the other one does. I've done measurements for this. I've done everything for this room to plan it out. There are some stains in the carpet from God knows what. You know, not a big deal. Not a big deal. But what the deal is, the desk is going to be in this corner right here. The futon's probably going to be on this wall. The posters are going to be here. So whenever I'm doing something, you guys will see, if I stream or whatever, you guys will have a camera view that faces that wall. Zeus is probably going to be in this corner. And it's going to be good. It's going to be really, really awesome. I'm really, really excited for this, guys. I'm really, really excited. So in a week, the whole process is going to start. So this room is going to be mine. It's going to have the new gaming setup and stuff. This room is going to be gutted. This room is going to be the guest room. The walls are going to get painted. It's going to be stripped. The holes in the walls where I'm sure everything is from this From those shelves, the holes are going to be filled, the walls are going to be washed, the walls are going to be painted, and then this room is going to migrate to the guest room, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be such an improvement to this current setup, because this current setup is so small. And it's because, first, that room is a foot bigger in every direction, but it's because this closet is so inconveniently placed that I don't know why. I don't know why this closet is here. So that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you are not already. There are some huge things coming up. Huge things coming up. So guys, please stay tuned. In August, I made another vlog recently. In August, I'm going to have a new network. They're gonna hopefully hook me up with some more subscribers, and by more, I mean a lot more, and then we can really get this community and the streaming and the gameplay thing up and running again, and better than ever before. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a like, ask any comments if you have them. All the stuff, pretty much all the good stuff you guys see in this video will be down in the description below with all the links. And that's pretty much it. So until next time, I will see you guys in July with all of the vlogs. So about a week and a half, there are going to be some vlogs on the whole transfer over. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time, when this whole room is going to be sexy as shit. Sexy as shit. Don't believe me? Go find out.